I've scaled multiple Skool communities past 1,000 members and scaled my very own Skool community called the 1% Club past 3,600 members with no audience at all. And in this call, I'm going to solve a problem which one of my clients actually had, which was he's going to start a Skool community around February, March of next year, and he's aiming to scale a paid community. In this call, I'll go over a deep dive on exactly how you can achieve the exact same thing with my 3-step framework. So make sure you listen to everything I say on this call.
Planning to start a free community around February, March 2025, and he's aiming to scale a paid community where he offers high value offerings and services will be accessible to paid members only. What are 3 core actions I can take from now to launch day to best position my future community as a high Skool community? So if you're in the same situation like you guys, if you guys have a community right now, you want to grow, or you want to start a Skool community later down the line where you want to bring it to school, then here's some things I'll do. So first thing is you want to build a personal, right? You want to build a personal brand. Okay, so both using this community, are you guys running a personal brand? Like a personal brand in the means of like, are you posting content to YouTube? Are you posting content to even Skool at all? Go on. So there's Instagram and there's YouTube, right? Alex said these 2 platforms make up majority of his traffic, and if you can start promoting like on YouTube and Instagram, then you're gonna have a lot of members inside your community and you're gonna be making a lot of money. So with that being said, you want to put most of your focus on YouTube, and the reason for that is because YouTube has a higher quality audience because they're watching long form videos. I don't want you to post short form videos, because if you're saying that I'm going to try and post short form videos and get them to nurture over to my long form videos, that's really unlikely, because people that watch short form videos don't watch long form videos. So you want to attract a long form type of audience. So this is why I like YouTube, right? Create long form videos which nurtures your audience and then gets them over to IG. So it basically directs them over to IG, because with YouTube, you can't personally DM every single member, or you can't DM every subscriber. So you want to get them over to Instagram, where you can DM them. And you still want to create content on Instagram, because Instagram is really powerful as well to grow your following. And then you can DM every single person that follows you or likes your reels, and then you can get them inside your community. So the strategy here is you want to build up that. You want to have like the easy to funnel. So once you have them to your Instagram, it's easy for them to funnel, easier for them, to funnel over to your community since you have their DMs. DM them once they get to Instagram, and then what you want to do here is once they're on Instagram, you want to get on calls with them. And the reason you want to get on calls with them is because you want to build that relationship with them. Because once you launch the community, then it's just going to be so much more easier for you to actually get them inside your community. So, right, I'm going to put N for nurturing, right? You want to nurture them, okay? Next thing, just the final thing I want to emphasize here is you only want to focus on one platform, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever the platform is. Just focus on one platform where you can nurture your audience. So right now I'm sticking with YouTube. That's really you should just focus on one platform, and what you can do is you can repurpose the content that you made from one platform to other platforms, but don't focus too much on that, because you want to create simplicity, because simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. I was watching a video from Charlie Morgan yesterday talking about the less traffic channels you have, the more money you're going to make. Okay, so I just focus fully on YouTube and get them over to Instagram where you can DM them and then get them on a call and then nurture them from there. Now, the next thing you want to do, if you're in a situation, like I think this resonates a lot with your situation. Taylor and Alex, this question resonates a lot with your situation here.
Yeah, that resonates. Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you want to engage. Mind the messy handwriting, it's just so easy to write on a whiteboard here. But you want to engage. So what do I mean by engage? I mean commenting and posting. Okay. Now you can follow the rule here. So once you join a community, you want to start commenting every single day. And the reason we comment is because we want to get on the leaderboard. And why should we get on the leaderboard? The reason we get on the leaderboard is because when you're on the leaderboard on a really engaged, massive community, people actually click on your profile. And the more people click on your profile, the more they get, nurtured to your community or sub to your channel or follow you on Instagram, right? So that's what you want to have a CTA in your bio. A CTA could be go up to my YouTube channel or go follow me on Instagram, right? And then when they follow you on Instagram, you can DM them. So it's a really, really good funnel which we've just set up here without you having a Skool community to actually start getting members inside your community. So that's the engaging strategy. So when you're commenting, what you want to do is you want to focus on giving value. And the more value you give in your comments, the more people actually click on the call to action here. And the more people click on your profile. So it's just about giving value. And same with posts. The more value you give, the more people, click on your profile for call to action. And the posting frequency of posts should be one time a day. Okay. So posting should be one time a day. And that could be in the form of we could give value posts. We could have questions, right? So asking questions, and we could also have, what was the other one? It was wins. Wins are really, really powerful because if you show people you're winning, they're gonna want to know how you're winning, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna click on your profile, and once they've clicked on your profile, then it's usually go straight onto the CTA and they click on the call to action, and it's game over. All right, I'm gonna talk more about CTAs in this call, but right now let me just go over the main core strategies here. And yeah, the thing with engaging other communities is it's going to help build that trust and value. It's going to build that credibility. People are going to start reaching out to you, and once they reach out to you, we can get them on calls over here, right? We want to get them on as many calls as possible. Okay. And now the third thing which we want to do is we want to see what successful communities are doing. Right. So what do I mean by that? I want you to join many communities, right? Join like 20 really good Skool communities that are really engaged, that have a lot of members. And what I want you to do is I want you to take like tactics from them or strategies from them, which you can actually implement to your own community. So what do I mean by strategies? Or you can say, how do they increase engagement, right? What's the engagement strategy like? How often do they post? Right? What's their posting strategy? How do they get new members in? Right? How do they reduce churn? How do they get members more engaged? How many times a week do they host calls? You want to like take these strategies. So once you actually launch your Skool community, it's so easy to actually implement because it's already like wired into your brain. You're already like programming yourself to find out what things they're doing. This is like a really, really big point, which is underrated, and I don't see anyone doing this. But if you can do this, then it's so powerful. All right, and the fun thing that I want to talk about is actually building a newsletter, or you want to start a community on a different platform off of Skool. Right, so newsletter or community, and you want to bring it onto Skool, or I'll just say just start with a newsletter. And the reason I want to start with a newsletter is because we're building a wait list. We're building a wait list of people to actually join, and then once they've joined our wait list, what you want to do is you want to send them like emails, like 2 to 3 times per week. All right, and this actually nurtures them. So, and like we're gonna nurture them. So we nurture them through these emails, and those are like value emails, and they can be repurposed from the value posts we make, and just put them in the form of emails. Okay, that's gonna be really, really powerful, and then it nurtures them. And then a call to action, maybe a CTA in the newsletter. We'll just write CTA. The CTA in the newsletter could be maybe YouTube videos or like a Skool post you've made. So just write YouTube videos or like a Skool post or whatever, right? That could be CTA. So yeah, what I want you to do is with the newsletter, I want you to put the link to subscribe to your newsletter as a call to action in your profile, in your bio. So in your bio could be join my newsletter and that down arrow, and then you can put the link of your newsletter as like a website, and then people click on it and subscribe, and then they get the whole sequence. They get nurtured and yeah, they engage with it. And then it's like a whole we split up a waitlist. So when you do go into the community, you can easily send up an email and actually get them inside the community. Now, I just want to emphasize what I wrote over here. So whenever you jump on a call with them, get them onto your newsletter, make the only CTA, make it only one CTA in your Instagram and YouTube, and make that your newsletter. And you want to treat the newsletter as a waitlist. So when your community launches, I want you to give value in the newsletter, establish a consistent frequency of value in newsletters 1 or 2 times per week. And you want to start to build up a hype. So you want to start building up hype of the community 1 month before it launches. So you want to start like sending emails out 1 month before it launches about the community, just building up hype. Once it gets closer and closer, people actually want to join the community. And once it launches, you're going to have a bunch of people join your communities.